Whoosh! Hello everyone and welcome to Backtolandandco. Should you think that year 2020 is done with surprises? Well, guess again, because Apple has just released a pair of over-the-ear headphones. Here is everything we know so far. The rumors were true that Apple has been working on over-the-ear headphones, but they did not call it AirPods Studio like everyone else is expecting. They call it AirPods Max. Ta-da-da! Now that the naming convention is not too much of a surprise, given that we know Apple already has that with the other product like the iPhone 12 Pro Max, and that's not the only thing that this headphone shares something in similarities with, but all other Apple products. The digital crown that is sitting on the tip of the ear cups is also something in common with the Apple Watch. Now, this digital crown is used for things like volume control, playback, and Siri. The headphones themselves are a little bit more expensive than I was expecting. Actually, maybe a lot more expensive than everyone was anticipating. Each AirPods Max will cost $549 which definitely put them in a completely different game changer compared to other over-the-ear active noise cancelling headphones such as the Bose 700 or Sony WF-1000, which I thought the AirPods Max will be competing against. So, let's see what makes the AirPods Max worth $549. First of all, they actually share a couple of things in common with another pair of Apple earbuds that you might be familiar with, the AirPods Pro. For example, they have H1 chips in each of the earpiece. Now, this is not only for faster connectivities, but it also enables what Apple is calling computational audio. Now, that includes a number of different features. So of course, transparency mode, which you might be familiar with from the AirPods Pro. This is essentially piping in some external sound to give you more awareness of your surroundings, and then you can also toggle into the active noise cancellation as well if you want to, thanks to the button that is on top of the ear cups itself near the digital crown. The other features that the H1 chips and computational audio enables include surround sound. Again, it's something we have seen on the AirPods Pro that was enabled with the release of the iOS 14, essentially using gyroscope and the accelerometer in the headphone, and also on the device you're listening from, such as the iPhone or the iPad, in order to determine where to play the sound in the virtual space. So it does give you a surround sound experience for content that was mastered in the 5.1 or 7.1 Dolby Atmos as well. And there is also an adaptive equalizer on board that is dynamically changing the sound that is coming through the headphones. Apple claims up to 200 times per second based on the numbers of different variables, including how the earpiece fits on your ears. Now, some of the other sensors on board are kind of similar to what we were expecting from the rumor, and things like that, such as a sensor that are able to dictate how they are placed on your ear. For example, if you lift one of the cup up listening to what's going on around you, then the music will automatically pause accordingly. No surprises here because the technology is very similar to the sensor that I employ on the AirPods and the AirPods Pro. When you take one out of your ear, it knows when you've done that and the music will pause. Now, as for the sound quality itself, that's going to be impossible to judge right now until I can actually get my ears to test the AirPods Max. They will be released starting December 15 in the US. So, soon or very, I am going to get my hands on it. I am very excited to see how they actually stock up and what they sound like from the spec sheet. And based on what Apple has told us, they will have 40mm drivers on board. And Apple is also saying that the sound is going to be really great across the entire spectrum, meaning it is expected to have a rich and deep bass, really well-defined mids, and also good travels and in high frequency as well, which will sound crisp and clear. Of course, again, we don't know exactly how that's going to sound like until we can listen to them, so stay tuned for that. Let's talk about the actual physical design of the headphone. The headphone itself is supposed to be flexible enough to fit a lot of different head sizes. It has what's called canopy spanning. The headband is made from a breathable knit mesh, which distributes the weight evenly. Now, the important thing you need to know is that the headphones are quite heavy, even though it was made from mesh and aluminum. The AirPods Max weigh about 13.6 ounces, which is equivalent to 384 grams. But of course, you might think that's not heavy, but compare it to the headphone I mentioned earlier, such as the Bose 700, which weighs around 9 ounces. So there is a fairly significant weight differences as well. Now, the cups themselves are made from machined aluminum and something that kind of looks like a pivoting system built into the ear cups and the headbands. This actually enables them to move independently and pivoting around to make sure that they give you the most comfortable fits, and so they are not kind of like squashing your ears or anything like that. Again, we don't know exactly how this is going to work, how it's going to fit until we can put them on our ears. But to me, that does sound kind of interesting. Here is where the AirPods Max get interesting. Apple claims battery life can give you up to 20 hours of listening to music and other features turned on, such as the ANS and so on. This is kind of equivalent to other headsets out there, such as the Bose and Sony, which their battery lives edges around 30 hours. Again, it will be interesting to see how it will hold up when I have my hands on it. The headphone comes with a folding case, which will go into standby mode once you put them in the case. The case itself is soft, judging from the picture. It's not hard case, so I am interested to see how durable it is and if they will actually help protect the headphone from drops, spill, and all sort of things. But at least we are getting some sort of case with the $549 asking price. The headphones are available in 5 different colors: pink, sky blue, green, silver, and space gray. So I guess you could kind of mix and match it with similar color of your Apple product. Like I said earlier, this headphone will be released in the United States on December 15, which is around the corner, and depending on the different color that you want, the shipping date might be pushed back accordingly. But stay tuned because I will have plenty more coverages, including full review, some years-on impression, as well as the comparison to see how they stack up to other iconic headphones out there. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about the AirPods Max headphone. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button. God bless you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.
Thank you.